are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. And the Canes will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Virginia's offense will start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, hand him the ball.
Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to... There he goes! Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make... big plays for this offense, and I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense.
And he walks his in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year in college. I got hit multiple times by multiple...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Miami! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll go back to work on offense. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
And how nice is it as a defensive coordinator to have a guy that can absolutely terrorize quarterbacks? He had 4 sacks last week. He's got 2 today. This guy is lighting it up.
The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a crease, it's Velez. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Cavaliers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The run from the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Hurricanes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They're going to run it. Plows through the defense. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Chunked it away just as he was hit. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Might be changing the route. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Punts it out of the air. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Miami!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle, and they're able to get him down.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Looking to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Barry Johnson. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Floats it out in space. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Grabbed behind the line, it's Velez. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Cavaliers are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And they can't make the connection.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cavaliers will line up away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Hand off from the shotgun. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And the Canes want to move quickly. Wide receiver going in motion. The offense changing the play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. The RPO, it's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down, partner. He's a yard short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Got it near midfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He might want another play. Looking downfield very late in the half. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Cavaliers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Pulls it in. It's Barry Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Past the 45. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Got it, looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to swing it on second down. Scrambling away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The screen, he's got wheels. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. The option look. Now the toss. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense
turning it on. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
The speed of these quarterbacks has just gotten insane. Week in and week out, you're facing so many guys that can just pick them up and put them down. And
he's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the front of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, a lot of space. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rank. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Hurricanes have their offense in high gear. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Canes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Arizona State is up big right now, and honestly, it feels like the Forks have been up since the opening kick. They're up by 21 over Iowa State.
Going right to work up top.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage. looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field to catch the defense off guard.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. With that score, looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Cavaliers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Hurricanes are threatening in the red zone. They're going to ride this running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense. And they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll return it from around the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Quarterback making checks. Makes the catch. It's Carr. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Rushes on him. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. The short hands, it's Ross. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree.